Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we are going to do another Sunday morning get ready with me. We've got some new makeup to play with, but we've also got some makeup that's older that I have really been loving this week. Like, I can't put it down. So we're going to play with that too. So we're going to prime my face. I'm using the Sicily Double Tinsure. You do not need a lot of this. A little bit goes a long way. And it finally has hit me what the fragrance that I smell is. It's lavender. Now, I don't know if it really is lavender. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it smells like lavender. That's what it smells like to me, is lavender. So, I do like this primer. I'm going to use the whole thing. I don't know that I would repurchase it because it's so expensive, but I do really like it and I use it all the time. So, foundation. This is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate foundation in a cushion. I have used this non-stop this week. I think 4 times. I just can't put it down. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It gives a beautiful coverage. It gives a beautiful, I don't even know what it is. It's radiant, but not super glowy. So maybe skin-like? I don't know what it is, but it is beautiful. It sits gorgeous on my skin, and I've been loving it. I purchased this back in November at the cosmetics company store, and I got shade 4, I think it's 4.7 Cool Beige. It's a little bit light, but I actually think it works really well. So to apply it, I'm taking my BK Beauty 101. I just press the brush down into the compact to get the powder on it, or to get the product. And then I'm just going to blend it in. So you can see the difference. So this side of my right side of the face has the foundation and my left side doesn't. And this side it looks better. And I didn't even have to use that much product. And the coverage, I just can't get over it. It's so good. So good. The one thing I will say about this foundation is it did not come with a refill. Tom Ford does sell refills. I don't know if it didn't come with a refill because I purchased it at the cosmetics store, the cosmetics company store, or if when you actually buy the regular foundation, it doesn't come with a refill either. Because I know that the Chantecaille comes with a refill. So I'm not sure. And I feel like there's other cushion foundations that I've heard of that also come with refills. So, like I said, I don't know if it's because I purchased it already at a discount at the cosmetics company store or if it never comes with a refill. But I have the Shade and Illuminate in the bottle, and they are a little bit different. So this one has an SPF of 45. The one in the bottle has 50. But they're both beautiful. Like, I just love it on the skin. I really do. So I just take my brush, no product on it now, and I'm just kind of like tapping it in and make sure everything's blended out. All right, so there it is. You can see there's definitely a glow to it, but I'm going to put some powder on. That's going to take some of the glow down, and it just wears really, really nice throughout the day. So I am loving this a lot, like a lot. So good choice. Now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes because, you know, it's just habit that I prime my eyes well in advance, and I just got hair. That was fun. I'm just so used to priming my eyes and letting it kind of sit down while I do the rest of my makeup. This foundation, I don't even think really needs a concealer. Like, I think the coverage is so good, you don't need concealer. Let me just look in the mirror. Well, I'm going to scoot in and let you guys look. But I don't really think I need a concealer. I am going to put a little bit on. So the concealer that I'm going to use is the Tom Ford Emotion Proof. This is a really, really lightweight concealer, so that's why I'm using it, because honestly, this foundation is so great, you don't even need it. And I'm just taking that same brush to blend it in. This brush is getting washed as soon as I'm done filming. That's like the first thing on my list today, because it takes a good 24 hours to dry. So I want to be able to use it next week or this week, you know, whatever, like tomorrow. But it is going to need a good 24 hours to dry. All right, so that is on. Now we're going to go in with some powder. I'm just going to use the Chanel loose powder. This is the Poudre Universelle Libre, and I'm in shade 30 Natural. It says translucent 2. So I don't really know what shade it is. I guess it's 30, but it does say translucent 2. As always, no surprise, I'm going to take my La Mer powder brush. I love this brush. I love how fluffy and big it is. It's so good for powder. And I'm going to use this twice today, because I'm going to go in and use the Guerlain Meteorites at the end. And I love this brush for that purpose too. So you can see after applying the powder that it did take away a lot of that glow, which for me, I really need. Because I'm going to have a natural glow by the end of the day anyway, so I definitely need some of that glow to be gone. But even after you put down the powder, I still think that the foundation looks really, really good. Like, it doesn't look drying. I think it just looks really, really good, and it's got great coverage. So if you like a lighter coverage, you probably would not like this, because this is definitely on the medium to full side. I'm going to use the Guerlain Golden Bee. This is Terracotta Golden Bee. This was their like holiday Christmas holiday winter 2020 bronzer that they came out with, and it's pretty pigmented, and I forgot. So I'm going to use a Chikuhoda F01. This is the F01 is a powder brush, but I happen to really like it for bronzer, and I've been reaching for it more than I have my Tom Ford bronzer brush. So that says a lot, because I was exclusively using the Tom Ford bronzer brush for a long time. But I think this one's really nice. For blush, I'm going to try using the new Sisley shade, or the new Sisley blush in Golden Rose. So there it is. It looks very peach coral in person. When I did my Sisley video last week, it didn't show up that way, but in person, it's pretty corally. But I also think that it goes on more like a highlighter. So I'm going to take my Chikuhoda cheek brush and I'm going to apply it. If it doesn't give me the pigment payout that I want, I have the Rosewood here with me, and I'll use this as the highlighter. But I wanted to just kind of see how much payoff I could get just as a blush. Not a lot. So it's a really, really light color, which I'm not saying is bad. I just prefer something a little bit darker. So I am going to go in with, I'm going to take that same brush, and that's all that I'm picking up. I don't know if you can tell, but there's really not a lot. And I'm just gonna tap each side and blend, just to give it a little bit more pink. I think mixing those two is really, really pretty. It needed the rosewood. It did. Just to give it that little ump. So I like it. Now for new makeup, I'm going to be using the Surratt Quad and Beyond Beige. I filmed a video yesterday to go up yesterday, and then life happened and it just never made it up. And that was on the new Supernova Quad. And that's going to be an interesting video. I hope to have it up tomorrow. We'll see if I can get that done. But this is, I think, more of like an everyday look. The Supernova is not an everyday look. But this, I think, is going to look really pretty. So we are going to play around for that. So I'm going to scoot in just a little bit so I can see my eyes and you can see my eyes. I'm going to take a Sonia G Blender Pro and I'm going to go into this matte shade. I'm sure the matte shade has a name, but I do not know what it is. I will leave that in the screen somewhere or in the description box. But I'm just going to take the matte shade all over the crease. And I'm just going to do one eye and then I'll film the other eye off camera, because no one needs to be here all day long. So, all right, I like that. It's a really nice, just like kind of camel brown. So next I'm going to take this like brown shimmer. It looks gorgeous. And I'm going to use a BK Beauty 203, which is just like a flat shader brush. Okay, so I think that this is definitely going to have more payoff than I thought. Okay. So there's definitely some brown in it. I was almost expecting it to be lighter and just more sparkle, but it's not. So I'm just placing that on the lower half of my eye. All right, I'm going to take, this is the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush, very similar, just another like flat shader brush, and I'm going to go in to this light, okay, look at that pigment, holy cow, there's a lot of pickup. So I'm going to tap that off a lot, and I'm just going to go in to the middle of the eye. I'm going to take a Chanel eyeshadow brush and take that same light shade and place it underneath the brow bone. And I'm going to take my BK Beauty 207 with that same light color and go in to this inner corner. So that doesn't, I was expecting more payoff from this color. I was really expecting more of a highlight color because it does look like it's shimmer, but it's not. It doesn't show up very shimmery if it is. I probably should have swatched these to begin with. I'm going to take a Sonia G Mini Booster and go into this dark shade. I think it is like a dark brown maybe. I don't think that it's a straight black. So I'm just placing that in the outer corner of my eye to add just a little bit of depth. And that was really nice. That looks really, really pretty. You did not need a lot. All right, I'm gonna take a BK Beauty 204 and I'm gonna go back into that brown shimmer and take it underneath my eye. I'm going back into that really light shade and just placing it in the middle. All right, so let me swatch these. So we're gonna start with this matte, kind of like chocolate brown black color. This is the brown matte shade. That was a horrible swatch. This is the shimmer shade, the brown shimmer. And then last we're gonna go in with this, like this light shade. So those are the 4 shades. It definitely was a little bit different than I was expecting, but I do think the final look turned out really nice. I am going to put on this new Surratt eyeliner that I have. We're gonna try that. So I am going to finish my other eye, line my eyes, put some mascara on, and then we'll be back to talk about the finished eye look and put on some lips. All right, the eyes are done. And I have to tell you, I loved the eyeliner. Loved it. I think with the eyeliner and mascara, the finished eye look is beautiful. I love it. I'm really, really happy. This is really, really pretty. I wasn't sure when I was applying it, but after I've completed everything with the eyeliner, the mascara, I like it. I really do. So we are going to try a new lipstick. So what are we doing today? I'm going to use again one of the new Chanel Rouge Coco Blooms. Today I'm going to be using 110 Chance, and I'm going to try lip liner. I'm going to use Chantecaille Tone. I'm worried that this might still be a little too dark. So we're going to add a little bit of lip liner to the lip so that it's not like a distinct outline. Here it is. This is shade 110 Chance. I like it. What I will say is after I've wore these, I've been wearing them for a couple of days now. I will say that they go on beautifully. Like I think it looks pretty. It feels really good. It looks really good. What I will say is that it stays on. It stays on longer than I thought it would. And it stays pigmented and the color stays on. But the beautiful shine that is there, that goes away. And I wish it would stay because I think it's really, really pretty. I mean, if you've watched my channel at all, you know that I like to top my lipsticks with lip gloss. And I don't have to do that. And I would not put a lip gloss on top of these. if it stayed shiny like this. But after wearing it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I feel the need to put a lip gloss on top of it because that shine goes away. That's the only negative thing I would have to say about it, because I really do like them. They are a really, really beautiful formula. I cannot even tell you how they feel really good on the lips. They're very, very hydrating. So I'm very impressed. Now to finish everything off, I'm gonna go in with the Guerlain Meteorites, and this is their new one. I think it's limited edition, and this is in Pearly Glow. Pearl Glow or Pearly Glow? Pearl Glow. So like I said, I'm gonna take my La Mer brush and I just swirl it. Just swirl it in. And I get just a little bit of pickup. And then I'm just gonna take that all over the face. It just gives like this something extra to your face that I love. I really love it. So that completes our Sunday morning get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do love these videos. It's something that I look forward to every week, and I hope you guys enjoy them too. If you have tried any of these products, I'd love to hear your thoughts, because I'm really loving them. I'm really, really loving them. And I'm very happy with how the eye look turned out. It's a good day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not already subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.